In this video today, I'm going to be talking about why Indianapolis Colts former wide receiver TY Hilton will not be back in a Colts uniform. So I'd like to welcome you to the JDW SportsTalkShow, where every fan's welcome. If you enjoy Colts content, NFL content, make sure you like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on to miss any future videos. So let's get right into it. So reason number one, Chris Ballard won't pay the money that TY Hilton wants. So TY Hilton's going to want 10, probably like $7 to $10 million per year, but it's going to be a 1 year deal, of course. So 7 to 10 million, and Chris Ballard is not going to be willing to pay that. Chris Ballard will probably be willing to pay him 2 to 3 million, and Ty will go somewhere else. There has been other teams that are interested in him. There has been some rumors, some speculation that the Cowboys were interested in him. A few other teams are just interested in the veteran guy, and Chris Ballard won't pay T.Y. Hilton that much because of the injury history. The production has fallen off. He's getting older. He's in the twilight of his career. And with all due respect, we all love T.Y. Hilton as Colts fans. But T.Y. Hilton is not that guy anymore. He's not the number one guy anymore. That's Michael Pittman Jr. Michael Pittman is our premier guy right now. Maybe Alec Pierce becomes one as well, next to Michael Pittman. But point is, T.Y. is not the guy. Now, T.Y. is an amazing locker room guy. He's an amazing veteran. But, there's only so much that you can pay a guy to just be a veteran, to just be a big locker room presence. You know what I'm saying? I know it's priceless, but you have other players you need to pay in the future. You have Quentin Nelson you need to pay soon. So 7 to 10 million for Ty, even though it's only 1 year, Chris Ballard's just gonna be stingy, and that kind of takes you into number two. Reason number two: Chris Ballard keeps his emotional feelings away from contract talks. Ty Hilton has done a lot for this team in the past decade. He's done a lot for the city of Indy. Indianapolis loves him, and Chris Ballard likes him too. But Chris Ballard doesn't care what he did, and it's not that he doesn't care. It's just that you can't bring these emotional feelings into contract talks. You need to look at last year. You need to look at the year before. Heck, even the year when Andrew Luck was here, his last year before he retired. T.Y. Hilton had a hard time staying on the field. He had a hard time, practicing, keeping on the field. And when he is on the field, he's productive. But it has definitely taken a drop, even though he's been hurt a lot. You could see when he catches a ball and he goes and runs, he is not as nearly as fast as he used to be. He's not even close to as fast as what he used to be. So Chris Ballard is keeping his emotional feelings away from contract talks with him because, that is a dangerous game. That is a dangerous game. As much as we love Ty, the NFL is a business, and you have to move on. You can't be scared to get better. You have to go find another veteran maybe that's a little better. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. I don't see Ty coming back, And reason number three, so this was the reason, in the beginning, when we first re-signed Reggie, I thought we were going to re-sign Ty because of this. I thought Ty was going to want to come back because of this. So, but Reggie Wayne as wide receiver coach, Chris Ballard believes that is the veteran presence that this Colts wide receiver room needed. So, even though he's not going to be playing, he did play wide receiver, of course, for the Colts. We all know that. And he was a very good wide receiver for the Colts. And his veteran presence is going to be awesome. But how much veteran presence can you really have as a coach? You're not on the field with them. You're not playing with them. Even though you have the history of playing and being an awesome receiver, you're not necessarily on the field. So do I necessarily agree with that logic? I don't know. It's something we have to learn and watch as the season goes on, because we're going to see how that happens, how that goes. Maybe we sign another guy, but Chris Ballard has said, not exactly, but he thinks Reggie Wayne is the veteran presence that the Colts wide receiver room needs. So, tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think that T.Y. Hilton is going to come back? Because as I see it right now, it's like a 20% chance, man. It is like a 20% chance. If a wide receiver goes down in training camp, if a wide receiver goes down in the season, if he's not signed by then, I could see the Colts signing him. They're using TY as a last resort. That's what they're doing right now. And it sounds cruel. It's not really cruel or harsh, but it's NFL. It's the NFL. And at the end of the day, it's a business. You can't be scared to get better. Players don't last forever. Players are only good for so long. And how much do you really want to pay a guy that's, it's kind of gonna sound ridiculous because I've said multiple times that locker room presence is priceless. But there's at the end of the day, there's only so much you could pay a guy that's gonna not just sit there. He comes in and he makes big plays, not as nearly as much as he used to. But how much are you gonna pay him when he's a hard time staying on the field? How much could you pay a guy like that in the twilight of his career? Just doesn't have the swagger to him on the field anymore. Now he has the swagger of veteran presence wise, but not play wise. He just doesn't. So I thank you guys for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Thank you for sticking throughout the entire video. If you did enjoy, make sure you like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you miss any future videos. And that's all I got for you today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Do you think TY Hilton will be back in Indy? This is JD.